Well, the first exhibit of 2014 has moved into our wonderful Art Museum of Southeast Texas, and it is self-portraits. I thought self-portraits would just be drawings of artists, but not the case. I got here to visit with Lynn Castle, who's the executive director of the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, and there's a lot more to see than just pictures of artists. Lynn, tell us about this exhibit.
Well, the artists were invited from all over Texas to create works of art or provide us with existing works of art. And we wanted some of the pieces to be very representative of the artists, but also for artists to use their creative abilities to come up with things. And so we have everything from abstract sculpture, which is right behind us, to very realistic paintings of artists.
Okay, so you actually invited the artists to come here, and are they coming?
Yeah, we have 11 out of the 18 coming on Friday night.
Friday night, there's an opening reception. Tell me what people can expect if they come to the reception.
Well, we're going to have each artist talk a little bit about their work, and then it will be open for question and answers. So it's going to be a casual format. Everybody will come into the galleries and listen to what the artists have to say, why they created what they did, and how they were inspired.
Well, I'm very interested in why they did what they did, especially the one that looks like Little Red Riding Hood and I guess has a wolf in front. Can you tell me about that piece of art, those two pieces?
Well, I think that she was really interested in the allegory of the Little Red Riding Hood and how it maybe applied to herself, and so she leaves a lot to your imagination, but she works both in two-dimensional and three-dimensional, and she has a very feminine side to her work where there's stitching, embroidery, and then she also works with foam and flowers, and so she mixes a lot of different media to create these wonderful allegorical stories that really it does look like her a little bit, but it also looks a lot like Red Riding Hood. I think when you see it, you know that it is.
And what about the one that used, are they pitchforks? I mean, there's all kinds of media that I would never think to be used in art. Tell us a little bit about that artist.
Well, that's Sharon Capriva, and she really is well known for her sculpture, and she's specifically known for, she has, over the years, really kind of concentrated on saints from Catholic, from her Catholic upbringing, and so she used that same type of material where they almost look like they've been exhumed. She spent some time in Peru and actually saw some bodies that have been deteriorated in the high altitude and gotten that real kind of leathery. And so she does paper mache and she mixes media. And in that particular piece, she has pitchforks for legs and she uses straw for the arms. And it's really an interesting piece.
It's very interesting and very beautiful. You know, every time I come to the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, I see something that I would not have expected to see in an art museum, and that's the case with this new exhibit. There's a reception on Friday night from 6 to 8, and the community is invited. And then the Art Museum has other events coming up. I know that you have a vintage wine affair in February. What is the date on that?
We do, February the 21st,
okay.
And the tickets are $35, and we want everybody to come out, and we're going to have a blind bottle tasting where people will try a mystery wine and then they get to assess what they think it is. And we're going to hand out prizes to the people that are able to accurately guess the maker, the year, the varietal. So it'll be a lot of fun.
It's not just an average art museum. There's lots going on here, and it's free. It's a great place to be, and there's lots of great things going on this weekend. Check out southeasttexas.com and the January events book.